Hey guys, Pete Mercer here. So will thermogenic foods make you lose weight and burn fat? Well, the simple answer is yes, but let's look into it a bit more to see if it's actually worthwhile approaching. So the point of taking thermogenic foods is to produce thermogenesis in the body, which will generate heat and increase your metabolic rate, and in turn you will lose weight or burn fat because of it. So basically, there are some foods that contain thermogenic properties naturally, and they're things like cayenne pepper or cinnamon or green tea or peppers and some hot spicy foods and things like that. And they will create thermogenic effects in the body, but they really don't do it by that much. I think somewhere it was along the lines of it was like some spices you could get up to like 23 calories in 24 hours, that much of an increase. And for green tea, it was something like 3 to 4 cups of green tea would get you 79 calories in a day. So in the long term, you're not going to notice a massive amount of difference in that. So we're talking, if you put things like that there on your food, you can do it for taste and flavour, which is probably a better reason. And the thermogenic properties are kind of just an added bonus. Using them as your primary source of burning fat isn't really going to work. You don't get that much out of it. But there's another approach to doing it, which is taking fat burners in capsule form or powdered form or however you want. And this is usually known, so you've got fat burners or ECAs, and the ECA stands for ephedrine, caffeine and aspirin. Now, aspirin isn't really used anymore, but that's basically the two ways of looking at it. So what you can do is pair caffeine and ephedrine or however you say it together, and they can kind of have a, not symbiotic, but they work synergistically together to help increase your metabolism. So that will work. So things like take a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, that will help in things. And some fat burners and ECAs have been that's the kind of report that makes you get that tingling sensation. So that's why a lot of pre-workouts have some of those different supplements involved as well. So that's a better approach to go for if you're going to try and burn fat. But ultimately, even if you're using fat burners or you're going with natural thermogenic foods, you're not going to notice a massive amount of difference. So technically, yes, you can lose weight. Technically, yes, you can burn fat. It's not the most productive way of doing it. It might help a little bit. So don't go out there thinking, well, I need all these fat burners and different thermogenic foods and things, and that's going to help me lose weight. Yeah, it might help a bit, but it's not going to help massively in the long run. So that's just a little bit of information on that. By all means, try it, it'll help a little bit, and it's good, and it helps add flavour to your foods and things like that, so don't get too wound up about it. So, I'm Pete Mercer, take it easy.